No, I can't see anything. Hi, I'm Marc and this is NotEnoughTECH. In my hands I've got CC2531 USB sniffer, and I'm making this video because there's not a single video on YouTube about this topic. How to flash this much more easier. The official version, assuming you're gonna have a CC Debugger cable, which costs extra $10, and if you didn't purchase this cable at the same time as a stick, you are in for the waiting time. Fortunately, if you have a Raspberry Pi device, any Raspberry Pi device actually, because it will work on any Raspberry Pi, you will be able to flash this in 3 minutes. Now, I haven't got a clue why this is not properly exposed on the website itself. It's hidden at the bottom of a guide that suggests I should use the Arduino and wait 2 to 3 hours for the flash to complete. I don't know why, but it put me off from actually flashing this device for 2 weeks because I didn't have the time. So, all you're gonna need is one of these, which is a CC2531. You're gonna need a Raspberry Pi. It can be a Raspberry Pi Zero if you want. That's not a problem. And you're gonna need a couple of jumper wires and a soldering iron, unless you have a special cable that goes in here. And those are smaller pins, so you cannot use the regular jumper wires, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to flash this with a custom firmware so we could use Zigbee to MQTT protocol. So let's get started. On the USB sniffer there's a couple of debug pins that we need to basically expose, and that's why I'm gonna use 4 different wires just to connect to it. So make the connections with selected pins according to diagram, and then we're gonna connect it back to Raspberry Pi in a similar manner. So plug into USB stick, you need to be plugged in as well, and then use a couple of wires. If you make them long enough, then obviously you can use a single wires. I used 2 wires from both sides, and just connect them according to the diagram. After that, link the cables together, and you will be able to check if you wired everything correctly. So that was pretty much a cool job, really quick one. Power up the Raspberry Pi, and if you did everything correctly, you should see the green light. It's time to log into our Raspberry Pi and start flashing. First of all, we have to make sure that we have Wiring Pi installed. It should be by default in the newest versions of the Raspbian, so you shouldn't have a problem. It's just GPIO/version, and it will tell you that we have 2.5 installed. If you don't have it installed, you can go through Wiring Pi installation guide. I'm gonna link this in the description in my article. Also, the same goes for the commands. Once we have this, you have to make sure you have a Git as also installed, because we're gonna clone a repository from Git, and that's the repository from here. Now, I already cloned it, so it's not going to install it for you, and it's going to take a couple of moments to install, and then you'll be able to browse this. So it's cd flash, and let's go inside. And now, to check if everything's connected, what we have to do is run the command, which is .-cc chip ID. And now, if you're gonna get 000 or FFF, that means that you have messed up something with your wires, or your stick isn't working. So double check on the wires itself. At this point, the result you're looking for, it should be ID and then B524, and that's what you should get if everything's all right. Now, once this is done, this next step is to actually wipe the flash. So that's gonna be CC erase, and this is to wipe the flash. It didn't work because mine isn't connected at the moment. Once you erase the flash, it's time to upload the new firmware. You can download it from this GitHub page, and I'll link it for you so you can download it. It's going to be a zip file containing 2 different files. Now, the one we want, I'm just going to upload using the my Notepad Plus. So go to the working directory, and then on my desktop I should have it already, which is CC2531 Z10P Pro hex file. Just remember, this is a hex file, and once you upload it, it's already here for me, and then you can flash it. And to flash this, it's very simple. If you upload it to the same directory, you just simply do write and then path to the file, so it's in the same directory for me, so as soon as I'm gonna start typing, you should find the correct file. And that's gonna take about 3 minutes to complete. Once you completed it, just disconnect the wires, restart the Raspberry, and you are good to go. And that was simple. You have right now flashed CC2531. Now in my next video I'm gonna focus on actually pairing and adding new devices as well, and running this on Raspberry Pi as a Docker container, because that's how I'm gonna run my Node-RED from now on. So if you're interested in that, the video should be out soon. Now I don't have any posting schedule, so I'm not 100% sure which day it's gonna be out, but if you follow me on social media, for sure I'm gonna be sharing the information that the tutorial is out. And if you're a YouTube fan, there is a subscribe button and a notification bell for your pleasures. Now guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope none of you went and tried the ESP method or Arduino one, because that was so much simple, and you got that really quick 3-minute method to get that stick flashed. So thanks so much for watching guys, let me know if you found it useful, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Take care!